Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And it's a bunch formation. First play, looking to throw it. He finds the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over first and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a first and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
This is one of the benefits of having this spread attack. You get 4 verts downfield and let the quarterback find the weakness of the defense, and here he finds a mismatch with his go-to receiver for a nice play.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They couldn't stop him there.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Lucas. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The offense will go for here on fourth down and 3. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Fires it on the move. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And what a grab by the sophomore.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Spins away from defenders. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here's the second down play. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kurt. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period.
Georgia, 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now they're running on the toss. Finding space at the 20. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Dogs.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
That completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Got a man! Catch made! Big play! They make the stop after a big gain, all the way to the 34.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
The sure hands. It's Hayes. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Hayes. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a 1st down.
Looking to throw it again. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
It's 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
2nd down after the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's 4th down.
With such tough field position, at least he gets some positive yards to give your punter a little bit more room, and who knows, maybe he can flip the field for you.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Tight end is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to chuck it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout, Georgia.
After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Football 7.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Ready. Down. Okay, great.
And he drops back in the gun. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. They'll hand it off. 1st down and more. He's still running. Breaks into the clear. The 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Too much speed for the defense.
That's how you close a half off of this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He could go. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
See if they can punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Handoff heading left. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Looking to score. They'll run it to the right side. They finally corral him at the 1. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Now here's the toss play. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. That's caught. It's Hayes. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Change of direction. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Oh, he escapes. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
It's a shotgun run call. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
Buckeyes come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, for a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Tailback takes the handoff again. Got the first down and still motoring. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Single back takes the handoff.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Bulldogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Ball handed off. Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Heck of a ride through a very competitive first three quarters. If you check out some of the stats here, let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Pass caught, second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Booker. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Dogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3, this is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory.
Here we go.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip, he saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back completions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw yet again. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Oh, so close to coming up with that conversion here on 4th down in the 4th quarter. Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Catch made, but the defense gobbles them up for just a short gain.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Getting set. Here's second down. Toss play to the outside. He finds some space. They can't stop him. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? The offense starts with a short field. Leaning on the run game here late. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a run to the left. He shreds the tackle. Now here he goes. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. Field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback's got it on the option. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Brings up third down.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.